you have to keep pressing. It's important to make sure you don't just give up. The Lord was saying to me, what's in your hand? Felt like, well, just use what I've already given.
He always had faith. I think that comes from his morals and everything that he believes as far as his faith in God.
At the very beginning, all I was trying to do was survive. It was just really just hunker down and let's try to get through this. As things improved in the economy, the phone started ringing for work. And so about 2.5 years, maybe 3 years into the company, it was growing so fast that I couldn't even keep up.
He used to work all week. He'd be there on the weekends as well. So he'd bring my siblings and I, we'd play like games on the computers and things like that.
I remember going to work Sunday night, watch the sun go down, watch it come up the next morning, go home, see the kids, and have breakfast. If I think back, my father wasn't a man of a lot of words in terms of advice, but the thing that he did give me as a business owner was his work ethic. He made a promise to somebody he would do whatever it took. I saw it at an early age, that he would go back to work. He'd work on Saturday if he needed to.
It's easy to tell people that you can't do something. It's sometimes hard to tell them that you can.
Davenport says they're going to do it. They're going to figure out a way to do it.
Perseverance is definitely a trait in my dad's heart. I've seen him persevere through all the hard times, all the difficult times that he's faced. And perseverance is also at the heart of Davenport.
If I had to think about Davenport today, it's not just a company at this point. I would say that Davenport is a movement.
The best part of working here at Davenport is the family atmosphere.
I think that's a big part of the culture here at Davenport.
We hire folks and they come to us with their skill set. We want it to be a win-win. We want those folks that are working on those projects to be fulfilled while they're working on them, and we want it to be a blessing for the folks that we're serving.
As you might be aware, Mr. Davenport is a man of faith, and so he applies it into his company.
The reason why I actually came onto Davenport is because of the ministry impact that they had on the community.
I know missions and giving back to the community is definitely a large part of this company, and that's definitely a priority for my dad.
We're raising money to drill wells to get clean water for folks that live in Zambia in the rural areas. We will hit 4 countries and ride 600 miles on the bike, raising this money for the wells. North Carolina is going to be a different state in the next 10 to 20 years, and we want to be a different Davenport right alongside it.
So being able to work towards a yes, finding something that's going to be acceptable somehow to all parties involved is a really big deal.
What gets me excited about coming to Davenport is the new projects that I get.
We have 3 primary areas that we focus our services. One is our traffic.
Davenport really knows transportation and traffic engineering.
In terms of design, which is another component, we offer roadway design, we do site civil design. Finally is the environmental compliance and planning.
We really focus on teamwork and focus on finding the yes.
Well, most certainly we've had struggles. We've had many days where it seemed like, I don't know how we're going to make it. If we represent, we don't fail, we don't quit, we don't back down. We do whatever it takes to be successful. When we persevere, when we continue to pray, and the Lord brings us through it, I come through with even more confidence. We want to use our God-given talents to enhance the communities that we live and we work in. We're not just an engineering firm, but we are trying to do something greater than just engineering. It is about the employee. It's going to be about you if you hire us. We're going to do what we say we're going to do. It's something that is conveyed in everything that flows out of Davenport. So at Davenport, we do not give up. We find the yes.